Hi everyone, this is Isabel, the Shabby Hippie. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I'm grateful that we had a peaceful weekend as usual, thank God. I'm here today to share my design team project for Sweet Pea Curiosities this month. I used her Vintage Nature Junk Journal kit. I will have everything linked below, and yes, so I hope you all like it, and I hope you just comment and like, and if you're not a subscriber and you like my content, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the notification button, the little bell icon, so that you can get notified every time I upload a project. So thank you again to my older subscribers and for your lovely comments. I'm over the moon because I just love reading them all. And thank you to my new subscribers. I hope you do stick around. Okay, so here we go. This is, again, like I said, it's a journal for Sweet Pea Curiosities. I use her Vintage Nature Junk Journal kit, and I made it in a cascading way. So I've never done that before. So it is a cascading journal. So the smallest part up here, which is the front cover, you know what? Let me start measuring again because I forget things. From that end to that end is 4 inches. However, let me grab a bigger ruler. If you measure it, all the way across, it's about 9 3/4 inches. Okay, so approximately, maybe it's 9.5. Let's say it's 9.5. Okay, so this is not going to be a journal that you can carry around in your purse, that you can throw in your car to take notes. This is more of an art type journal where you just maybe put it on your coffee table, put it on your nightstand or your desk as a accent piece. However, it is a true writable journal, so you can write in here. I just don't recommend that you carry it around wherever you go. So yes, so as you can see, I used lots and lots of laces, and most of them are new laces, not older vintage. I think I may have 1 or 2 vintage, but not, for the most part they're all new. And I also made this bead dangle with glass beads and the metal spacers. These diamond sort of shaped beads, they're not glass. They're what do you call it? They're plastic. But they do look so pretty. But all the other ones, except this little gold one. So there's 2 gold ones. So there's these 2 gold ones. The lighter gold ones are not glass, they are plastic, but everything else is glass. So, and then as you can see, I use a doily. Then I used a more, this is a new doily, this is a vintage doily, and then I have this applique. I put the word Soar in here, and you can take it out, remove it, and put either your name on it or a different word, or whatever you want to do, or you can keep it. Then I adorned it with this beautiful trim from India, and also this lace. This is new lace. And then let me turn it around so you can see the back. Okay, so I'm hoping that I'm not holding it up too high. And then these gorgeous feathers. Are they not gorgeous? I don't know if you can see how beautiful they are. And then I just put this trim back here. Oh, and something that I always do but I forget to mention, I do always stamp my journals somewhere, either in the back of the journal, the back cover, or inside or outside of the back cover. Usually there have been instances when I have to stamp closer to the end of the book, but not necessarily the cover. I try not to make it too visible, but I do still stamp my my name. It says handmade by Isabel, the Shabby Hippie. So I try not to put it so visible where it's going to distract, but also I do always stamp my journals. So here we go. I want you, so, oh, look at this. Look at this. This is how it looks. I debated using a closure on this, but it wasn't going to work. I tried many ways, thinking of different closures for it, but it's really not too, okay, not too, this is the only page that lifts up a little bit is the front one, but it's not terrible. So it's, you know, I think for having it just laid down somewhere, it'll be fine. Also, this is in my Etsy shop, so I will leave my links as usual, and if you're interested in purchasing this journal. Okay, so let me get in here. Alright, this is some coffee dyed embroidered fabric in the back, and then on top of that I use this beautiful lace. Oh my gosh, I just love that, and I love the effect of it. I also stamped this bird here, which I thought looked appropriate. I added this little bit of washi tape here just to give it a little life. Okay, and then there's a book page. This is from I believe 1952 book, so it is pretty, well, I would say it's vintage. I don't think it qualifies as vintage, but from 1952 it's pretty old. And then there's I'm not sure where this is from. I guess I just had it in my stash. I don't think it is from the kit. No, I'm almost positive it's not. Okay, and then here I have a little bit of lace, and then this is a little bit of trim that I had cut off something, and it was just laying around, and so I added it on there. So I'm hoping you can see it, just to, I don't know, give it that pop. I felt that it needed there. And then all of my coffee pages, coffee dyed pages, are stamped. All are ripped. You know, all the edges are ripped, whether it's the coffee dyed pages, or the ones from the kit. So, and they're also inked all the way around. Okay, then here, this is a piece of lace, not lace, what do you call this thing? Ribbon. It's a piece of ribbon that I have, and I thought it went well with the page. And then some of this lace that is also here. Okay, and then I have a little bit of netting behind this, just to give it a little bit more dimension. So, grab this again. I'm sorry if I'm moving the camera. So let me keep going here. Okay, so now, oh gosh. Okay, so this is a tag that I made to write on, obviously, but I used some old music paper. Then I didn't want to cut it. I wanted that like rustic feeling to it, so I ripped it in the shape of a tag, and then I added this other tag here. I think this is just something that I had. I can't remember. I used a lot of stuff here that was not Sweet Pea Curiosities, but for the, you know, for the embellishments and things. but all the journal pages are from her kit, okay? And then this is from Tim Holtz, and I thought it went well here. Then we have some butterflies here, and then, so that goes there. Then I have this vintage almanac, which is actually from the state that I live in, which is Pennsylvania. And this is actually from 1904. See, 1904, July 1904. So this is definitely vintage, and it had that little hole there, if you can see it. So I just added an applique there, and I left it as is. Here we have another coffee dyed page with this beautiful little trim here, and it's just, I don't know, I really love how this turned out. I hope you all do too. So here we go. Look at this gorgeous page. I mean, Marissa always does such beautiful work with her papers. Yeah, it's amazing. I really love this kit. This is also part of the kit, and then I had this dyed, you know what, I'm not sure if this is tracing paper or, I don't know, I'm not sure what it is, but I know I had it in my stash, dyed from before, and it was cut just like this. So all I did was I stamped a little bit on it, very lightly, and I thought it made the perfect match with this. So I'm not sure if you can see it. I think you can see it better now. So that's what I did there. And then here, this is a journaling card. This is from one of Marissa's other kits that I have used in the past. I cannot remember right now which one it was from. Probably from that blue folio kit for the journal that I made with the blue roses. If you remember, whoever has been here with me through that. And then this here is a paper clip. So you're going to see it here in the back. And so what I did here is I just added this flower and this little flat back pearl. So you can take it out, as you can see. And here is the paper clip. Okay. So I love doing these. I always say if it's going to be a hidden paper clip, it really should be hidden. Like, I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Because I know I've seen so many hidden paper clips, but then you get to see the other side of the paper clip, and I'm like, but it's not hidden. So yeah, that's just me. Now this lace here is vintage. Okay. And I really, really love it. I think it goes perfect with this page, with those soft roses, and just, I don't know, I really like that effect. And then here, oops, it slipped out. Here, this is more or less what this looks like. Okay, oh gosh, I think I have to move it up. So this one is from Marissa from Sweet Pea Curiosities. I'm pretty sure that it was also from that Blue Folios kit. So I used it here so that you can use it as a bookmark. And then this is from another kit that she has that I used in the past, but I can't remember the name. So all I did was sew around it with a zigzag stitch, and then I used this little tab that is from this actual kit that I was working with. And then this here, this is a piece of envelope that I tore in this shape, and then I collaged on it. After I did the paper collaging with coffee dyed paper and pieces from this kit, then I added some eyelash trim, and I added this label, which is not from Sweet Pea Curiosity. So because this is a oh my gosh, what do you call that thing? An envelope, there are actually two pockets. There's this one, and then there is, it's hard to show you, but there is, you know, behind here there is another pocket. So I don't know if you can see that or not, or if you can tell. So there's actually 2 pockets in there. And then this little bag I decorated very lightly using just a paper doily, and this is actually from Lena, from Junk Journal Craft Lena, and you guys know that I designed for her as well. So that is from one of her kits, and I can't remember, it's an older kit, which was just labels and things like that. So that comes from her. And then this envelope I made, some of you may recognize it, because I had put a picture of this as a sneak peek on my Instagram account. Actually, it was on one of my stories on Instagram. Oh, sorry. So I used some of Tim Holtz butterflies, and I used the word delight, which was also from Tim Holtz, and then I sewed all the way around it. I added this little bit of lace here, and I also added this little piece of, let's see if you can see it. It's a little piece of yarn. So just to give it something extra. And then on the inside it's just a plain piece of paper that I tore all the way around and inked, and then stamped a little birdie on it. Okay, so that's all that's in there, just for a little bit of extra writing space, and then that just slips in there. This is another one of Marissa's kits. It's her butterflies kit. It's just a whole bunch of butterflies, and they're all big and beautiful like this one. So all I did was cut it out, and the beads are getting stuck here. Sorry. All I did was I added some Wink of Stella, so I'm not yeah, I think you can see the shine there. So that's all I did, was just add some Wink of Stella to the black parts. Okay, and then let's see if I can do this. This is the other side, I think. Did I show this already? I can't remember, but it is an old piece of vintage paper, or not vintage, it's just old, and it is coffee dyed. And then this, I made this with a die that I have. So what I did was I die cut it in black, and then I added one of Marissa's little birdies in the inside. Can you see that? Look how cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. My husband loved that. And then I used a little bit of chain, which I actually colored in with some alcohol inks, and then I just added that there, and I put in one of Marissa's book plates here and the word sing. Okay, and then I added this gorgeous goldish lace, as you can see. Okay, so moving right along. Alright, this is the center spread. Oh boy, this is just alright, so it really, that's what it looks like. Lay it down. Let me just bring it up a little bit and move these down. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And so this is part of Marissa's kit. She has these strips just like this that you can use as bookmarks, or as a belly band, or you know, or as a side pocket, which is what I did here. This is from somewhere else. It's just in my stash, and I thought it went perfect. I think there's another one of these in here somewhere. And then the paper doily. This, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was from one of Marissa's other kits. And then a little bit of washi there, just to bring it out a little bit. Okay. And then here we go. Oh, there's the other side of that. Oh gosh. And then here's another hidden paper clip. Oh, hold on here. Let me make this more presentable. So here we go. There's the paper clip, and I put on the word dream, and then I used that little piece of same type of yarn that I showed you on that envelope, and I twirled it around and made it look like a little flower. So then I put a little flat back pearl there and added these two little feathers and some fabric and some lace, and so that's what that is. And then of course you can see this beautiful lace as well. Okay, so as you can see, you do have lots of room for journaling. This is the other side of the paper clip. See if I can bring it up for you. Not sure if you can see it, but I'm trying to. I know that my camera gets blurry if I bring it up too far. But that is the other side of the paper clip. This is a vintage button, and then just some fabric, cheesecloth, lace, and paper doily, and then this is from the kit. Okay, and it just tucks in there. Alright, and then this is the other side of that beautiful butterfly with the wink of Stella that I added for the, it's just a subtle sparkle. There you go. There you can see it, hopefully. And then it just has it on all the black parts, that's all. And then in here, I think this is where I put that other card. Is it? Oh, yes, but I did, but it's facing this way, so so this is one of those other cards, and it fit perfectly in here. I did not have to do anything to it other than just ink around it, and that's it. So here I have a paper doily, some peach dyed cheesecloth, and this butterfly is also from Tim Holtz. Okay, and then here I created this tuck with this gorgeous applique. I used this little birdie paper clip here. Okay. Hoping that you get to see all this. And then so the tag, let me put this down again, is brown cardstock. And then this thing here that looks like a button is actually a paper button from Marissa's kit, from this kit that I'm working with. So I used that as the tab, and I put the ribbon through. It's organza with satin edge, and just to make it look pretty. And then so I used some music paper, and I believe this image, I don't know, no, I don't think it's from this kit. I think it's from the Blue Roses one. I'm not sure either, but it could be. And then a little bit of trim here, and that was actually avocado dyed. This is the same trim that I used in my prayer journal, if you guys remember. Okay, so that just tucks in here, and then I have that little birdie there just so that this doesn't tilt over too much, because since this is such a shallow pocket, the tag tended to kind of slip out, and I really like it there. So I mean, obviously whoever gets this journal can remove it, but I like it there, so that's where I left it. So there's that. Look at this paper, it's just so gorgeous. I love this paper. She actually gave me another kit to work with, because I usually like to work with two kits at once. And but this one was just so gorgeous that I just worked only with this kit and the butterfly kit. So I just love this. I don't know, I love it, I love it, I love it. And see, another gorgeous page. It's just beautiful. Let me bring it up so you guys can enjoy. Whoever does or makes journals or albums or anything, this is such a beautiful, beautiful kit to work with. I am in love with this kit. And then here I did a double pocket, okay, with a coffee dyed coffee filter and a doily. And then I sewed it around, and then all I did here was just add some zigzag stitching and the seam binding, and that's all I did. Oh, and of course I inked all the edges, and this is from another one of her kits. It's not from this kit, and then this is definitely from the Blue Folios journal kit, or Blue Folios folio kit. Oh Lord, I can't talk. That happens every time I get on here, so yeah. And then we have this beautiful lace. This came just like this. Let me show you. So when you lift it up, it is 1, 2, 3 layers, 2 of lace and 1 of chiffon in the middle, the ruffled chiffon. And so I did add this here on the edge just to kind of pretty the edge up a little bit. Oh my gosh, but it was just like so perfect with the right tones of browns, and it just, I don't know, I love this. I don't know, even my husband loved it. Although he always does say that he likes all of my journals, so thank God. But he hates crafting, and he hates when I craft because I'm a kitchen crafter. So I craft on our table, on our kitchen table, and it doesn't look pretty. So this is the other side of that vintage calendar, is it? What do you call it? Vintage almanac. There we go. From 1904, which is from Pennsylvania, and trying to see, it probably said it on the other side, but so, oh, and it has this little piece of, it was torn when I took it out of the almanac, and so what I did was I used a little piece of the tape that I age with the Tim Holtz alcohol inks, and I thought it was perfect. It was like, okay, this really does actually kind of looks like it was there from before. So and then here what I did, I used this other beautiful lace as a pocket, and then let me show you. I don't know if you've noticed how the pockets just get wider and wider, because let me show you like the first one. See how these were smaller pocket, or not pockets, pages, and then look how wide that is, because it is the journal itself is cascading along with, you know, all the laces and the feathers. So now here what I did was, this was a junk mail envelope, and so what I did here was I tore it, as you can see. I think you can see, yeah. See how it looks a little crooked? That was on purpose because it was a tear. And then I covered it with, let's see here, I did a little bit of collaging. This is from one of Marissa's kits. This is from a different one of her kits. And then this paper here is from this kit, okay? So I just kind of layered it like that. And then I used this vintage lace. This is definitely vintage, and then this little birdie is from Sweet Pea Curiosities as well. So then I created this pocket, which, if my fingers help me, see? So it is a floating pocket. You can put it wherever you want. If you don't want it here, you can take it out and just put the tags in here by themselves. And then these tags, all I did was I sewed around with the zigzag stitch, and then I added this is the fabric, the same fabric that I used in the very first page, which I said was coffee dyed, which is underneath this white lace. Okay, so oops, so, and then I added this little bit of trim over the fabric to create tabs. All right. And then so these, I just slipped them in here, just like so. And I slipped this in here. Alright? And we turn the page. As you can see, all the pages have been torn and inked, and the coffee dyed ones have been stamped on. You can still write over it because the writing is light enough, and if you, especially if you write with a black pen, or even a white pen, you can definitely write on this, on these stamped pages. Okay, and then this is the other side of the 1952 book that I have. And then this is also a vintage paper clip, and I didn't have to rust it up. It was like that when I bought it. So I found the little box at a thrift store about a year or two ago, and I bought it, and they were just like that. So I didn't have to rust it up or anything. And then so what I did here was, this is a little writing tablet, I guess I could call it, and I just flipped it over this page here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's got cheesecloth, coffee dyed paper, washi cloth, a piece of book page, a number, and a bird cage. Both of these, I believe, came from Junk Journal Craft Lena. And then the good thing about this is you can actually open the whole thing and either write this way, or you can make separate little notes up here. Okay, and so I carried the cascading theme on this little tablet here, and then of course you have more to write here, so you definitely have space to write. And then we have this here, and then the back is also a pocket with another beautiful tag and a little bit of lace. And then this here is from Marissa, but from another kit. I believe it's an ephemera pack she has, if I'm not mistaken. So, and again, I tore all, oh, and I made this with book page, by the way, if you haven't seen. So I tore the book page, then I tore the paper and I layered that. I tore this, I made a pocket out of it, and then I added this beautiful tag there. So this is another floating pocket slash, what do you call this? A writing tablet, okay? And then again, I just popped it on there, and it stays there with our little vintage paper clip. Okay, and then this is the back page. I used one of the printables in here to make the page. So all I did was I ripped some coffee dyed paper, and then I ripped some of the printable, and I made the page. And then I made this the same exact way. I ripped some coffee dyed paper, inked it, ripped, actually I didn't rip the paper, the digital paper is not ripped, and it's not, this one isn't either, but just the coffee dyed paper. And then some of that vintage lace that I had, or that I have. Alright, and then that just tucks in there, just like that. And then I added this very pretty trim here. There we go. And here is the star of the show, which is the beautiful feathers that I feel go perfect in this kit because of all of the colors. Alright, so this is it, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you like it. And again, if anyone is interested, it will be in my Etsy shop, or it is in my Etsy shop. Well, it's not right now, but it will be by the time I put up this video. So, so this is what it looks like again. Right? Let me bring this up, and that's the back, and that's it. So thank you all so very much for watching. Oh my gosh, I know it's been a long video. I don't know how it hasn't cut off on me, but yeah, it's thank God it's working. So thank you all. Enjoy, and please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love to read your comments. They just make my day. They make me smile. You are all so beautiful. You're so wonderful to me. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all. God bless you, and we will talk soon, my friends. Bye bye.